Good morning and welcome to paradise. Sun just came up about 15 or 20 minutes ago, so I'm gonna get to fishing here. It's a little windier than I like. I kind of picked this day because it's sunny and wasn't supposed to be much for wind. Kind of disappointing that it's actually windy out here. I don't think it's gonna get much worse. Should be able to get some fish here quick. The last couple times I fished here, it's pretty much been fish on every cast. I was here yesterday and caught 5 over 5 pounds and about 70 fish in 3 hours, so got a feeling today should be just incredible. It's a giant too. Look at that. First fish of the morning, and it's a beauty. I mean, just look at that. What a giant fish. Got a good feeling that today it's gonna be a day to remember. If every fish is this size, it's gonna be a good day. Alright, let's get you back, buddy. What an incredible place. I mean, just beautiful fishery. We've got wildlife, we've got fish. This truly is paradise. Don't really have any specific plans for today. Usually I come out here and have a goal, have something I want to do, fish some crazy lure, but today my only real goal is have fun and see how many fish I can catch. Got a feeling there's probably some 6 or 7 pounders lurking in here. I think this whole area is only 3 or 4 feet deep. So if I had to guess, I'd say there's probably 200 or 300 fish in that tiny little area up there. It's just piled. I think this is just a little guy. Might just not be a fighter. Oh, it's not a bad one. Just an incredible spot. I don't think all of yesterday I had a single cast where I didn't catch one. Which might not sound that crazy, but in 3 hours of fishing, not having a single cast without a fish is definitely something. See you later, buddy. I'm waiting for the sun to start coming out a little more and it to warm up out here. I think it's only 36 degrees out. Believe it or not, these fish are not nearly as aggressive as they will be. Once it warms up, gets closer to midday, the bait won't even hit bottom before you have 5 or 6 bass just attacking it. I've tried reeling them in straight. I had one yesterday where I think 8 different bass were just swiping at it, hitting it as I was bringing it in. So, there's definitely a lot of them. Feels a little better. Can't imagine the water temperature's too warm. Know as it warms up, these fish are just gonna go crazy. Might just be a good fighter. It's another beauty. Just a chunk of a fish. Don't think as big as that first one, but still a gorgeous fish. Doesn't get much better than that. Fish on every cast. And also some nice ones. What an incredible fish. Alright. Let's get you right back, buddy. To be honest with you guys, I've had a lot of bad days this month. A lot of days where I've taken the boat out, spent $100 on gas getting it there, taken the kayak out, and never even got a bite. Especially this time of year when it's below freezing. I think in the last month I fished 14 spots and only 3 of them actually had fish. So when you have a day like this, you have a spot like this, it makes all those days of searching and not catching one actually feel worth it. Feels like another good one. Oh, that's a beauty. Super chunky one. Not super long, but definitely a beauty. Sun's starting to come out a little more finally. Just hoping it warms up. Won't lie to you guys, I'm a little cold right now. The walk here for 2.5 miles was definitely not a warm one. Might just be a fighter, but it's definitely fighting like a nice one. Some of these fish, it's hard to tell. I was almost sure that was a 2 or 3 pounder. Just a good fighter. I've hooked some big dogs over here. A couple over the length world record, and I've seen an albino. I think that's probably the main reason I still come out here. I do love the bass, but call me crazy. I want to get an albino dog. Not a lot of people fish dogfish. They're kind of a, I guess, hated fish. I enjoy them. They're like a mud muskie. Always aggressive. Eat just about anything. Hard to hate a fish like that. This feels like a good one. And again, they all feel like good ones. For cold water, these fish sure do fight. Another beauty. Usually with spots like this where you're getting them on every cast, they're not the biggest fish, but there's definitely some giants in here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I think I'm gonna stay here for quite a while, or at least until I catch a 5 pounder. I think I just gotta go through 100 of these little guys to get a 5 or 6. But I got all day, should be a nice day, so we'll keep catching these guys and hopefully upsize. I've been wanting to give these scent dispersion technology little soft plastics a try for a while. Thought they were kind of unique, supercharged with bait fuel. Thought, who knows? Maybe this little crawfish might be the ticket to getting some of these giants to bite. I mean, to be honest, I think there's so many fish, I could throw any soft plastic and get it eaten. But it's still fun to try. I've never fished something like this. What did I just hook? First cast with it and just hook something giant. This is a bass. This is a 6 or 7 pounder. I really hope I didn't foul hook anything. I'm trying to be careful. I know there is so many fish that if I do set the hook, it's probably going to end up in a fish's side. So I've been careful, but... Oh, okay. I wonder if I just foul hooked one by accident. Oh man, I must have. That's never ideal. Definitely not what I was trying to do. It felt like a bite. Definitely could have been a big dogfish that ate this. They definitely like it. What do we got here? Nice little bass. Just a little guy, but still a nice one. Almost looks like he's got a bite mark on him right there. I know there is some 40-inch pike in here. Wouldn't be surprised if they're going around eating the bass. Wonder what I had hooked. Could have been a big dogfish, could have been a big bass. I keep missing fish because I don't want to foul hook them. It's hard to know if I'm rolling it over a fish or if they're just biting it. Usually you can feel, but kind of want to be extra careful. It's definitely a better one. There we go. Look at that. What a beauty. Just a chunk of a fish. That is so cool. Gorgeous one. Alright. Let's get you back. Alright. Let's get another. Like I was saying, I'm really worried that I'm gonna accidentally foul hook something. I mean, there's just so many fish in this tiny, shallow area that every time I just give it a little bounce, get one to bite. Sometimes it's hard to know the difference between just running it over a fish and actually getting them to bite. Come here, buddy. Pretty much every time it drops in there, I get one to eat it. So if I set the hook and he ends up spitting it, I think that's usually when I'm gonna accidentally foul hook him. Another beauty. As it keeps getting warmer out here, water temperature goes up. These fish are just gonna keep getting more and more aggressive. By midday, I mean it's impossible to keep them off your bait. Doesn't matter how fast you reel it. Doesn't matter if you reel it on the surface. They're still gonna find a way to eat it. I was bringing one in yesterday and he got off and I was just reeling my paddle tail about a foot under the water and had 6 or 7 bass chase at it, all try to eat it at the same time. I almost feel like there's too many bass in here. Not enough bait fish for them. This bait definitely works. These fish love it. Don't really want to accidentally hook one of those birds. Got a good feeling if I keep fishing this for a couple hours, weed through all these little guys. There's a good chance I do find that giant I'm after. I just think there's so many bass. The chance of even getting that 6-pounder is fairly small. Those little ones always seem to be the most aggressive. This doesn't feel too small. No, it's another beauty. The wind is slowly starting to pick up a little bit, which kind of sucks. Not really what I was hoping out here. The other side of this is getting pretty rough with wind. Kind of hoping it'd stay calm. I'm not too sure how long I am gonna stay. Definitely want to stay long enough to get that giant. Just not sure how long that's gonna take. There's a couple other spots I want to try today for some giant dogs. I think we'll just stick it out for a while longer and see how many of these guys we can catch. There's just so many of them. I'm just worried I'm gonna accidentally hook one of these birds now. Can't really cast where I want to. I can't even really cast down that way. I think after this guy, I'm gonna go try that other side. Seems like the birds have kind of cleared up a little bit. I might be able to get some casts in. Another beauty. Well, this might actually be the biggest of the day. This is a really nice one. Another beauty. Tried a different presentation of the scent dispersion baits and seems like the fish love it just as much. I'm gonna get this guy back in the water and see if I can't sneak in down there. This might be a good one. It's got some weight to it. It's staying down pretty good. Really? Wow. I mean, some of these fish just fight like crazy. So I'm sure that was at least a 3-pounder. Trying the same bait, just a tiny little paddle tail. Maybe matching the hatch a little better. Definitely starting to be more aggressive. I mean, that one hit it and just ran. They've got a lot of energy for how cold it is. Usually this time of year the fish are finicky, they're cold, they don't want to move too much, but I think these fish are just so unpressured that they'll eat just about anything, any time of year. Come on in here, buddy. It's definitely closer to the size I'm looking for. This one might actually be the biggest of the day. What a beauty. I mean, just look at that. I'd say a little over 4, probably 4.5 pounder. Just a chunk of a fish. I think with this guy, I am going to call it a day. I think it's the perfect fish to end on. Started with a big one and ending with a even bigger one. Alright, buddy, let's get you back and head on home. That one might have been close to 5, could have been touching 5. I didn't weigh it, so I won't give it an official weight, but what an incredible spot. I know this is going to be somewhat of a short video. I was only out here for about 2.5 hours, maybe even 2 hours, and we caught a whole lot of fish. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you like the clothing I was wearing, these sick pike eating walleye eating perch shirts, I'll have them linked down in the description. It's my own company, so of course I'm going to try to promote it every now and then, but I really don't even know what to say. Today was incredible. Came out here for big fish, we caught big fish, had some fun, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's not my normal video. Usually I come out with a plan to throw some big or crazy lure, but sometimes it's nice to have some fun, come out to a spot like this and just hammer the fish. Love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Till I see you guys in the next one. Peace out.